Welcome to the Sleepy C and Big D Show.
Hello, welcome to the newest episode of the Sleepy C and Big D Show. With me is Sleepy C.
Bum-ba-da-bum.
And who is with us?
Well, I think we should let everyone go around the room. And by everyone, I just
Please stand up, state your name. It's like an AA meeting.
Oh, I was going to go with, like, first grade when you come in and they're like, oh, and what's your favorite
What
thing?
have you done for the summer?
Yeah, what was on everyone's reading list?
Mm-hmm.
The caterpillar and the worm or whatever.
Caterpillar?
This is Katie. Say hi.
This is Katie. Say hi.
State your age, color, and dimensions.
And
Dimensions will not be told.
blood type.
Blood type.
And over in the right-hand corner.
And in this ring,
round table, but we have Mama Ann.
Howdy.
I like that. I like that she went howdy.
howdy.
Would you guess she's country western?
No.
She's not.
Giving it up.
Yeah. Could you hear it in the howdy? Was that the giveaway?
Boogie.
I like that.
Katie
I like that
is in
new
the
Lil
house.
Nas song.
Katie
Old
is
Town Road.
the daughter of Mama.
Yes.
And then who else we have? Oh,
And
it's
well,
Rosa.
as usual, my lovely wife, fact checker, Rosa. Ooh 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 ooh. Chicka, 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 ooh ooh.
I did the shoulders. You can't hear the shoulders. But
Shoulder roll.
The shoulder pop was present.
It took 7 episodes before Celeste stopped, making gestures and started talking.
I know. I do a lot of pointing still.
The first 3 episodes was silent. It was just her that, you that know her, just her hands.
no wonder why I stopped listening.
She's probably to blame for my Italian hand gestures all over the place.
Yeah, so anytime you listen in and you hear that popping sound, it's Celeste. No, it's Celeste hitting the mic. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking. Sorry about that.
I do that a lot, actually. That's true. That is.
But you
real.
were saying?
Our gift of gab actually saved our lives. So
That's true. We've never talked about that. See? I knew this would be beneficial.
Holla!
Holla, 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 holla.
Quick touchback.
Quick.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
So last episode, we did an entire episode on Chick-fil-A.
if you guys listened, you would know about it. Now, I see your face. I see your face. See? This is where it comes in. This was the fear going in there. But I'll stand behind our stance. What do you know
Stand
about
behind your stance.
my father's where?
About. Well, Darth Vader means father,
Father.
in German. But
I
thanks
kind
for
of already
sharing
knew that, but yeah.
You kind of ruined
So
the
you
movie.
just happened to
for me.
guess the most famous movie ever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it means father, you dumbass.
So Chick-fil-A, let's go back. I was listening to the last podcast, and she clearly mentioned, Rosa Fact Checker, that she was going to buy me lunch Friday of Chick-fil-A, correct? Somehow, I have a $40 bill now of Chick-fil-A that I bought for the entire store.
Oh, so like, yeah.
So, how this happened, I don't know.
Man, I wish you would have met while he was still here. He is, not like he's gone forever, but he's gone for the night. But
Thanks for mentioning his name. I'll take that out.
go ahead and edit it out.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
We're giving you a whole extra day for editing.
Look, can you
okay?
just get to the point? We're talking about
Anyways,
Chick-fil-A here.
Anyways, I guess before we touch back on the
sauce,
conversation that we started with.
The sauce was orgasmic.
The sauce was fantastic, right? Twice. Twice Dave brought up the sauce, and Rosa,
quivered.
She did, the... probably nipple hard, but no fact checking, and I wasn't going to ask her on air.
That's why I asked if the AC was on. I thought it was cold.
She's over here writing on the table, carving names in.
She said, I'll show you how to open this window.
Just got that shit out? Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness.
But yes, no, for a chick.
For a chick.
For a chicken place, it was actually really good.
Yeah. Now, quick preface. Dave has huge emotional, mental, all sorts of issues. PTSD, trauma against chicken. He's been served some bad chicken, and that will fuck you up.
Yes.
Those of us who just don't care, I've been
mentally and physically.
Yeah, I've been food poisoned many a time. And this bitch is still
not
hungry.
Always on purpose.
I'm just still hungry. Yeah, not always on purpose, but But, so here we go. Rosa introduced me to Chick-fil-A long ago. I can probably count on my one hand. Well, not now. I think maybe I'm on 2 hands. I think now I've had Chick-fil-A
Maybe we'll use
6
a foot.
times. I think this is, again, rough guesstimate.
We
but
know
it's never
you
been
and numbers-
nearby.
you and
Yeah,
numbers
and my
know.
guesstimations are shit.
Yeah.
So, but in all seriousness, like I had never been there before. Rosa introduced me to them way long ago. Had them once or twice. Then fast forward, had them again. They're. I will say, I'm not happy that they're not open Sundays, and I'm not happy that their stance is anti-gay. But, which I know is a huge factor, which I saw your face, that's fine.
But as a standing gay,
But, as a standing gay,
you stand behind.
I stand behind. I wonder if Chick-fil-A is a dude. Stand behind them. Boom, boom. Anyways, that was poor.
Don't
I'm
drop
sorry.
the soap.
That wasn't a
Anyways,
good one. You've
I
got
know. I've had better. I'm sorry. Your mom's glaring at me because we went to fucking Chick-fil-A.
better. She really is.
She's like super like.
Well, so the whole
That's all.
thing, yeah. So we
are patiently
discussed
waiting.
it. I told so you didn't listen to the last podcast, so we'll fill you in quickly
Catch up.
because Celeste doesn't know what the word quickly means. So
This is true.
we were talking about it. She's texting me, "Hey, I'm wearing my Chick-fil-A. I don't care." And she, "Oh my god, this place is incredible." Blah 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 blah. And then I remembered the whole Chick-fil-A anti-gay thing. Blah 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 blah.
He
Then I
responds with, "You're the
remembered-
worst lesbians ever."
I remember that they're the worst lesbians ever. We have a coworker that's openly gay. He does all the gay pride stuff. I was like, "What did you do?" "Oh, I stayed home because it was a Sunday. I went and rested." "Then what did you do?" "I went to Chick-fil-A, the top of the
we
anti-gay thing."
definitely didn't go that day because
No.
they're closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you very
yeah.
much.
So they do more than you.
So, let me.
So anyhow,
So maybe they were there. Is that what you're saying? Maybe
right.
they,
They
were
were
at the parade.
probably at the parade where you were at home resting.
They're probably throwing out free Chick-fil-A patties. God damn it!
at least coupons,
Son of a
So
bitch!
that
That,
brought
would have been
the-
a clucking good time.
right? Get the cluck out of here.
I'm so sorry.
So because of all that, I told her she's the worst gay ever. To prove it, I brought in our coworker and said blah blah blah.
He brought
said
in a
this and
he
this.
brought in a tiebreaker gay to,
Yeah.
to make this
to
like,
make the point and call her out how
Yeah.
bad she needs to go back into
he
the
was
closet.
hoping that this guy was going to be like, "Oh, you're just terrible," and look down upon me. Mm-hmm. He said, "Oh, I fucking love Chick-fil-A. They're delicious." Like
Right.
that, like
Right.
that. All right, like he's just like, "Oh my god, I fucking love Chick-fil-A."
Yeah.
You won't
So
get that
good.
from her.
Nope, never have eaten Chick-fil-A ever.
If I brought a whole bunch of it and cooked it up at my house pretending and served it to you, you would down that shit, not knowing who it's from. And I appreciate it still. But here is my rebuttal to that. As far as, which again, if you listen to the last episode, which now you're going to have to, you'll know all the things super in depth. But their management system within their business, but whether it's for whoever the fuck, everybody, all types of walks of life were in this building when we got there. I mean, we're talking people from next door type, which I don't know if you've seen Next Door.
No, I haven't.
We like to call it the Crystal Palace.
Oh.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you're down here living life, up here, if you're living it out loud, if you're living it in the shadows. It doesn't fucking matter. People love Chick-fil-A. That's the one thing. Like, they can make the fuck out of some chicken. They make some secret sauce. Who knows what the fuck's in there, but it turns my wife on. Okay? So realistically, I gotta roll with that.
I mean,
She's into it.
how can you not?
Maybe I
I'm
need to
literally
try this.
I'm looking on Amazon right now just to get loads of it. See if I can get like a whole like
Just
I want more than
you want to give her a big load of it.
yes, a big load of
Sauce.
what's it called? Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A. What is it? It's nothing more than that. It's just Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay.
There
I
you
thought
go.
I thought it had
That
another name.
Is so amazing about Chick-fil-A sauce.
Didn't you hear it makes her nipples hard?
Other than
What
that,
more do you
like,
what
is
more do you
it?
need?
It's actually
Is it
real. It's
ketchup?
actually
Is it
really good.
mayonnaise?
It's
Is
a.
it-
It's a.
I would tongue it out of there.
Like, is it like ranch based?
It's a mix of
It's
barbecue
like-
sauce and mustard is what they told me.
Ew.
Correct.
Which sounds weird.
No.
I know.
sounds
Look at
disgusting.
her
I
face.
hate mustard.
Yeah, but it's
But you
not
know
a-
what?
It's,
But you will fuck this sauce.
Would I?
But
I'll tell Roger. I'll let
Right?
him know. Hey, bro, break out the sauce,
Hey,
man.
dip it.
Break out the sauce.
good dipping
Dip
sauce.
it. So, seriously, I mean, the sandwich itself is fantastic. It's not anything outrageous, but the chicken
We're
is
not doing a whole nother
just delicious.
Chick-fil-A
We're not,
episode.
but-
so
but-
wrap it up.
But realistically, their
that's
whole
okay. Defend yourself.
Going-
That's
going
really
inside there?
helpful. I am fine with your defense.
going
I would
in
like
there,
to give a rebuttal.
going in there,
Nope. not
seeing
yet.
all types of different
she
people.
took it. So again, the previous episode you'll listen to the people that work in there, thing like that. Yes, the higher ups have an issue, and that's their problem. But as far as someone that doesn't
Chick-fil-A
eat chicken,
corporate is a cocksucker.
I would
Well, figuratively speaking,
Cock
who knows?
for
Maybe they're
chicken.
not.
Those
But
that protest
but
too
that would be
much.
that would be the big irony. I was going to say that would be the big irony is that the big wigs are really just and that's why
They just up there
they're just trying to put a
surging
front.
that's where that special
But-
sauce came from.
But nobody's. It's not gross, but possible.
How you like it now, Rosa?
She still wants it shot all over her mouth.
She said, "Bring it on." But so the higher ups and the corporation extent of it, you're completely right. I agree. But
The down the earth.
was
the actual
anybody
place.
outside the door waiting to say you're queer, you can't come in here? Nope. So you know what I did? I came in there.
Did they hold up a picture?
Yeah, they're just
He
like
doesn't do it for me.
they just show up a picture. They put up a picture
Boy
of
and
a
a girl.
Yeah, they put up a picture of a vagina and a dick, and they're like, "What are you into?" And if you don't answer right, they're like, "Nope," and they pull the lever and you fall down the chute.
Yeah.
Into the dungeon where they turn us into, or they try to do experiments on us or something.
Perfect.
Like we'll flip it on them. Instead of that, we'll know ahead of time. We'll reverse psychology them.
Well, let's give her some mic time.
Okay.
So she just threw the microphone, literally.
and it almost hit me.
Let's just reel that back.
See,
huh?
she
Yeah,
doesn't want
we
me
just
to
rule.
give a rebuttal.
Let's reel that in. Let's bring it back.
Chick-fil-A.
I'm just very defensive.
It's not like we're
And I think
sponsored
what's
by them.
worse-
Sorry about my ears kind of sweating a little
That's
bit
okay.
right now. I know I'm going to get it back.
Take
so
off the
it's
hat,
cool.
though.
It's cool. Nobody. Again, the best thing about a
Uh-huh.
podcast is nobody can see you.
Right. Oh, it's ruined my hair.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't wear makeup, and I'm like, oh no, wait.
Yeah, she's all. Oh no. But
That's
I'm
okay.
not,
So
like,
Celeste
I'm
hasn't
not
broken out the
anything.
camera for pictures yet.
Not yet.
Haven't gotten there yet. Sorry.
Anyways, you were saying.
I
Oh,
refuse to give my dollars to Walmart, to Chick-fil-A, to a number of places.
So I can, by stopping you here, just so I can see where Celeste gets it from now.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
All
And
the
we all,
hand movements.
well, I am Italian, so there is
Got
that.
it. Me too, but I'm standing on my hand so it doesn't pop on the mics.
All right. Oh, jeez. All right. I'm sitting
There
on
we
my
go.
hands.
All
We'll
right.
see how that goes, though.
Okay, so you don't want to give your money to.
No, I've just decided, personally, I don't want to give my dollars to corporations that I feel do not represent everyone. And especially their workers, too. I feel like, would I personally want to get a job at Chick-fil-A?
Time out. You might.
No.
You could
Never.
be like undercover, like, let me show you what the world is like.
Well, I don't know. I don't.
Gays.
And this is all based off of my visual experience there.
Yes.
I don't know what they're paid. I don't know any of it. But if I went to each one of those people, would they all say that they hate gays? I don't think so.
Well, this is my thing. It's not only their stance on the LGBT community, but they will not provide contraceptive care to their own employees because of their
Wow.
religious beliefs.
Wow. See, this
You can
things I didn't know.
check that. I'm not quite sure, but there's a number, like even Dick's Sporting Goods, same thing.
Really?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Oh, you know what? I think you told me that they were anti-gay too.
Mm-hmm.
But guess who loves Hobby Lobby? Not me. Not me. Was that misleading?
Again, the worst two.
That was. So
I'm all positive, not me.
No.
that's my personal preference is I do not want to give my tax dollars or any dollars to enrich them.
It's
when,
okay. I know I'm a terrible lesbian. I think it's because it's because I still got fresh feet, or something.
Yeah, the thing
But-
is, as Celeste say, she's a fat,
Yes.
and so when food's involved, other things
I
just
kind
kind
of
of
go
go to
all-
the wayside.
Like my vision blacks out, and it's just like whatever's there.
That's okay.
I've actually seen that.
I've had to.
Yeah,
to
she's been there.
I have too. I've
We
made
all
dinner
know.
for this.
we've all seen there.
This room has
Yeah.
actually seen that.
Everyone's been traumatized by it. Are you gonna finish that?
But some come back for more. So.
Yeah, Rosa.
Play the devil eggs in front of her.
Oh my God, he texts me all the time pictures of fucking deviled eggs. His wife just makes on the fly, no notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrible.
It's
Deviled eggs, she just...
well,
Turn this slowly. I don't want to.
There's-
There
She
you go.
just, she gets all up
That was
in
not
there.
an attack.
yeah, it's not. There's not much she declines when it comes to food.
Yeah, it's like my limits are coconut.
I mean, she's had liquor store chicken, so
Yeah.
I just brought that up. Oh no, I didn't just bring it. Oh no, I did bring it up with you.
I
And
talked
like
about
days
it. I
ago.
did.
And additionally, I started listening to the old podcast finally,
Mm-hmm.
and I went over that episode where it was just like, turns out I've been calling it Dave's Chicken this whole time, and it's not. It's Dave's,
Dave's
Liquor,
Liquor.
like the store. and they just happen to sell this chicken there,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Like, but yes, no, but to real quick, just crunch back on that, I'm not in disagreement with you. I try to avoid Walmart at all times possible, mainly because I feel like I might commit suicide in there if I have to be in there.
they
much
abuse
longer.
the elderly.
Yeah, or like push small children down. It just brings out the worst human being in me. And I feel like those places are places you should stay away from the most. If it makes you a shitty human being, get out of there. So Walmart, I definitely avoid.
Costco.
But again, I have to.
Costco.
Costco's a love and hate because you can spend so much money, but they have samples and old broads handing them out.
There we
They're
go.
So polite.
There we go with the food again.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Anything to do with food, she's okay with.
But yeah. Okay.
So it all kind of goes
So-
back to food.
So
It all comes-
yeah, ultimately it doesn't matter what we're talking about, and I feel like
super Walmarts because they have a grocery section.
I do
Correct.
like the super Walmarts because they have the grocery section. They have 50-cent pies, little pocket pies.
Pocket pies.
That's what I call them. That sounds probably inappropriate given the
a little.
conversation at hand.
You're right.
I want some of this pocket pie. Fresh pocket pies.
It comes with a load of Chick-fil-A sauce.
But your pocket pie,
Lather,
all of in and around the pocket pie.
lather, rinse, repeat.
Nothing a good shot won't fix.
It'll be fine. It'll
Right.
be all right. We're gonna walk that off. But yes. I don't know where I was going with that afterwards because we started talking about food and
I know you're sweating.
now-
You're
now-
sweating
yeah.
and breathing heavily.
I'm hungry.
It says this. Rosa's heard the Chick-fil-A sauce again. Say it again.
Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A.
Have you seen the Lion King movie?
I have.
I have not. I
What
want
did
to.
It's
you think?
fabulous.
I want to go see it.
It's,
My mom said it wasn't worth it.
It's totally worth
Does
it.
my mom have
I
value
was gonna
in
say.
this? Like, because can my mom speak on this? Maybe not. But I will say that she did point out one thing that I will agree with without having seen movie. I will agree with it is that it is hard to follow a movie when they're actor voices and real animals that are, you know what I mean? Like if it's an animated movie or a robotronic, that's not the
So-
right word, but you know,
It's distracting.
if it were animated or CGI'd or something.
If
but
it's
because
someone
they're,
that's never seen it, maybe.
Okay.
But someone that knows Lion King, has seen it, knows who's talking, and knows what's going on. So
Right.
I'm going
And
to
she
call a
went
BS
sober, I
on
think.
that. Oh, there it is.
So yeah, I'm like, that could be
Right?
the-
I mean, you saw
and she went with my sister.
Oh, so she
And all
saw
the kids?
nothing of it.
No, just Ciara. They had a date for my mom's birthday or something like that.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, they went without me. No big fucking deal.
No.
Well, I mean, you're just a black sheep anyways.
Yeah,
No,
whatever.
the rainbow sheep.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Well, I'm surprised she didn't still call me the black sheep. She's like, you fucking support Chick-fil-A.
But it's so good.
Your colors are a little faded right now.
My flag's just
You're
whimpering.
you're a
Kind of
rainbow
droopy.
sheep with a black
Stripe.
stripe in it.
There we go.
It matches,
I can accept that.
It matches her heart.
I can accept that. I will say we don't. It's not like we go to Chick-fil-A all the time.
And
Because
you know
it's not
what?
because it's not
I
located
still love
nearby.
you.
I hope so, and that's the one thing that ultimately that's the one thing
They're
that
putting another
always
one in
matters at the
Brentwood.
end.
Now you are going to go all the time.
Yeah, but it's still not in my town, so I still have to go somewhere to get it.
Okay, that.
Yeah, you drive all the way to Livermore just to go to the pie place.
We would if the pie place still existed, but
Damn
it
the devil.
doesn't. Now we have to go to San Ramon or some such bull.
Is it
What
another-
pie place?
Is it a pocket?
It's called Sherry's.
Of
It doesn't
course,
exist?
Sherry's.
They're fantastic because on Wednesdays you get your free slice of pie with entree. And the first time Rosa and I ever went there, we got 3 entrees. That way we can get 3
Pieces of
3 pieces of
And
pie.
what happened to
You can get a
Sherry's?
piece of pie blended
It's
into
not
a
there in
milkshake.
Livermore anymore. I tried. Well, I wanted to go. We actually had it planned for
yeah.
one of our
It's
Monday
been
night
out for a
dinners.
little
What
while.
about Castro
Yeah.
Valley?
That's where it is, not San Ramon. Castro Valley is the other place. But it's like it's still the distance either way wasn't.
It's
really,
still far.
Yeah, it's like no matter what, like we have to plan for that so that we can leave here by 5 o'clock to get there at a decent time.
7:30.
She's got to pack a bag, you know,
Yeah.
That's
extra
reverse
napkins,
commute,
lettuce.
So you could probably get there in like a
45 minutes.
It's still. I was gonna say I know. I looked it up because again. I'm a fat. I wanted this. I wanted this so bad. I tried to convince everybody,
been
like,
in a
no,
while.
no, let's just go.
Supersedes everything else.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
what
matter. It doesn't matter as long. I mean, if you could be killing my family, if you're gonna serve me a chicken pot pie, I
They
might just
need
let
to
it
wait.
happen. I'd be like, well, give them a running head start.
Even Rosa, look at your wife and say that.
Oh no, not Rosa.
Wait,
That's not-
are we your family?
Right, whatever.
I guess let me just say my maiden family or whatever.
My
however
real
you-
family.
my original, the original
originals?
core family.
Well, that's
Not
going
your
to go for
adopted
it.
family.
Yeah, no adoptive families, not grandma.
Okay, now you're making too many exceptions.
All right, so it turns out
And the nieces and nephews.
Anyone's fair
I said
game.
core family. They only came into this world within the last 5 years.
I think we should just stop naming names because then
Right, because you're just
This
digging your
could-
hole.
I know. You guys,
It'll go bad.
you guys are just tearing me down.
Oh, you're tearing you down. You're the one that brought it up.
Well, yes. But I thought everyone would be like, yeah, chicken pot pie.
Yeah, right? There you
Nobody
go.
was with it.
No, you picked
Not
the
a
worst thing.
one.
Why would I'm going to do a chicken pot
Are
pie?
you fucking kidding me right now? You don't like chicken pot pie?
It's like chicken.
Let's go back to the very beginning.
Right? How did we get on the
What about
chicken
turkey
subject
pot
already?
pie? In fact, the chicken pot pies, you can get those. It's Marie Stovers or whatever the fuck it is.
the little
Marie
freezer-
Callender's.
the little frozen ones we used to get.
Yes!
They're like
And
That
that
I
you
used to buy
that
you
you
guys,
know is
yes.
already cooked. It's pre-cooked, and then you just heat the shit up.
in the toaster oven.
Yes.
We used to do that when we'd get home from school.
I
Yes.
know you did.
It was like molten lava, but it was so good.
Like your lava
I
cake.
think one time
my God.
we ate like 4 of them. And
I still think my
I believe it.
story of yours is the toaster strudel.
Let's not talk about that.
Why not?
I mean, because people are gonna listen to this.
Does Celeste know
Yes,
the
yes,
story?
that is the goal.
Do you know
The
about
toaster strudel. The only thing that I can think of offhand would just be the fact that the strudeling looks like jizz. But I mean, that's probably not. It's probably not what it is. So, probably.
I would
I
probably
stayed
guess.
home from school one day because I wasn't feeling well and I wanted a toaster strudel.
And you're ill at
I'm
this.
ill.
And you thought that
Just woke
toaster
up,
strudel. Okay.
you know,
I just want to make sure we're in the right spot.
And so I get it out of the freezer, open it up, put it in the microwave, close the microwave, heat it up, and it's like this big
Microwave.
ball of
Microwave.
flaming lava. And it's burnt, and I'm like, Mom, I just don't understand why
Microwave.
I just wanted this toaster strudel. And she's like, Katie, what is it called? I said, it's a freaking toaster strudel. I just want. She's like, toaster strudel, toaster. I was like, oh, I'm not feeling well. And it was the last one.
Sure, you're not feeling well. I know that when I'm not feeling well, I lose all logic and reason also. So
So
it's-
you understand?
Yes, completely.
But it's literally in the name.
I don't know what happened. Okay, I can only blame my teenage brain at the time.
You can only. Oh, blame.
Blaine.
Sorry, I thought you
Brain.
said brain.
Brain my.
Brain,
Blame
my
brain.
teenage brain.
My teenage brain. That's kind of a tongue twister, but I think I nailed it.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Nailed it. Like tiger.
Right.
So,
That being
anyways,
said,
now that we know that Katie doesn't know how to operate a toaster,
toaster.
That was like 10 years ago.
people don't forget.
Yeah, it's obviously, and
And now it's on. Now it's on
now
recording.
the world knows. So
Now the whole world will know.
Hey, we have listeners in Spain.
What?
Yeah,
Norway.
So, you know, like when you do your editing
Chile.
process, let's just take that part out.
It's not like we said your last name, which
Is not.
It's okay. That part he will edit out. But for comedic effect, you can't.
That was pretty
But
funny.
thanks for giving me extra work.
You can just like bleep bleep it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
What a bitch. No, I will bleep it, but
Bleach it. Ooh, definitely bleach it. I love bleach.
Not as much as you used to.
No, that's true.
we had a discussion earlier with your sister about bleach.
Yes.
Your
no matter what,
your niece was gargling it because she's throwing up or something.
she's not gargling it.
Oh, what was she doing with it?
It was used as a cleaning product, as bleach is used.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought she was killing the germs.
No, Dave. If you're gonna gargle with something to like maybe help with your germs and your teeth,
What's better than bleach?
then it would be peroxide.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you for the fact check on that.
right.
That's just life knowledge, right? I don't know. My grandma taught me that originally. She was like, "Oh yeah, I don't even use mouthwash. I just with the peroxide." She's like, "If you can just make sure you don't swallow any of it, you're good to go." So,
If not, if you do, then you got to start all over again.
yeah. Speaking of grandma, I miss her. We need to make a phone call to her later. Additionally, turns out she does not have glaucoma.
Oh, good.
Yes, that was a concern here recently, and then my grandma doesn't like. We're very much the same human being, just with a generational gap, and she does not like to go to the doctor. But we were all very forceful, and she ended up going. So turns out though she's all right. So super
Turns
stoked
out
about
it was
that.
just her glasses were dirty.
That's quite possible if she was wearing them.
No,
Yeah.
Your grandma's amazing.
Oh my god, I love grandma. She's
You
the
still have
best.
1,000,000 cats?
No.
we
She's
actually are trying to
11.
get rid of some now. Did you want a cat?
I
Yeah.
really do, but my boyfriend's afraid of them.
What
Afraid of a
pussy.
cat?
Get
my
it?
God.
Get it? It was for the joke. Don't tell her.
Is he a scaredy cat?
That's a more polite way
Yeah.
to say it than the way I did it.
Right.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
I mean, they're just unpredictable.
not-
Those are his words. They're unpredictable. Because
As
you know how they
most
have like those videos
wild animals
on
are.
YouTube,
That's if you do
and they-
weird shit.
I
Like,
know, like,
like
they
that
don't
one girl
show,
that
like, the
she
before.
hides inside the suitcase
And scares
then
her cat.
Then the cat starts attacking her. Well, bitch, don't make him
Oh,
on guard.
Katie has a story.
See this scar right here?
I have one.
So you know,
It's under my mustache. You can't really
so
see
you
it.
know when you play with a cat, like you put your hand under the covers and they like attack your hand, like just
So
play.
time out. Before she continues, I would just like to say that what did Roger say? That they're unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're unpredictable when you put them in predictable scenarios. Anyways,
Like under the
proceed.
covers.
Yeah, proceed, please. Go ahead.
Well, I was like 7, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I was playing.
We don't use
With my
age as an
hand.
excuse.
Yeah.
She keeps saying, "Oh, I was sick. Oh, I was young."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so many
In fact,
excuses.
that's all you've got
Right.
is excuses today.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Just full of them. It's only the second time I met you, and I'm already tired with you.
Are you sure? Are you sure we're getting food after this? Because you're full of excuses.
you know what? I haven't had
Guess
a
what?
cigarette in 25 hours.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
25 hours. I forgot.
I
My
will
bad.
murder you.
I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
Yes, the first 25 hours can be quite hellacious.
That's why they have a show 48 hours.
Mainly for other people,
Yeah.
more so than the actual
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
I
The
did
first
warn my coworkers today.
the first murder happens within the first 48
Well,
hours.
thank goodness you're out of hospital, so if you're stabbing people, they're already where they need to be.
That is very, very true.
Okay.
There are people that can help them.
So the kitten is under the
Oh,
covers.
See, he's good at reeling us
Katie
back.
was
Yes.
under the covers.
No, my hand was under the covers, and then I decided to
She
play
trapped them both in
peekaboo.
there.
Then I wanted to play peekaboo, so I put the covers over my head, and then I put them down really
Oh my
fast.
God.
And the cat we had grabbed onto my face, and
You're lucky that that's all you're left with.
she kind of hung on there for a little bit. So I have this nice little scar right above my lip that every once in a while somebody thinks it's a snot drip down my lip, but yeah.
Oh, and don't forget the screaming. There was lots of screaming involved.
Well, duh, there was a cat attached to my face.
Yes, there was.
Who was screaming?
Yeah.
When
Were
I
you
was
screaming or was I screaming?
You both probably were.
Yeah.
When I was young,
I thought we weren't using age as an excuse.
that's why I didn't specify a date.
No,
or time.
she's using it as a timeline.
But I'm just telling you for reference.
Because she's not only a fat, she's also an old.
That is true.
This is true. You need to know where in my life chronologically I'm talking about this. So when I was young, and also because my age guessing is so off, That's also why I say when I was young and not a specified age,
You're right.
because who really knows when it happened? Yeah, just a couple of years back. I was
Yesterday?
3. Yesterday. But when I was young, my mom allowed me to watch all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. It was like one of those specials. It was near Halloween, so they ran all day, like a fucking, all of them in a row. And then they did all the Freddy's and then all the what have it. Anyways, so I watched them all, and I was PTSD'd for like a whole fucking, it was more than a month, I'm sure, but I had to sleep in my parents' bedroom, okay? Then, because I was scared of him coming out under the bed or killing me in my bed or whatever, right?
Or anything.
Don't fall asleep.
Yeah, anything at all. Yeah, I'm just like, if I'm gonna die, I guess I'll die with my parents and make them as mostly uncomfortable as I can, wedged in between them. So fast forward over a month, I'm like, okay, it's probably more than a month. And then I'm finally thinking, I'm like, okay, I can sleep in my room again. Start sleeping in my room, but I would do this thing where I would go in the room, hit the switch to turn off the light, and jump onto my bed because I was still like in my young mind I was
trying
like,
to beat the clock.
Yeah, he's gonna like reach out and get me right as I'm almost there. Stupid. Oh my god. Then fast forward like another month, probably more, and I'm like, fuck this fool. I'm gonna own this shit. Hit the light, walk over to my bed, all comfortable, swing my leg up on my bed. This bitch ain't shit. Well, guess what? I ain't shit because my cat reached out, scratched the fuck out of me, and just ruined my life. Just fucked me up. I had to go through all the stages of grief again. It was a whole process.
Slept
So-
in your parents' room again.
Yeah. I had to go through it all again. I was like, another month of sleeping in their room. Great. Another month of running to the bed and hitting the light and jumping and fucking just ridiculous. So,
And to this day, she still does it.
So then now, now fast forward all these years later, for a long time I just had my bed fully on the ground. That way I didn't even
Right.
have this possibility. Yeah, I was like, no way you're
I
fucking
was
getting
like, what
me.
the hell are you doing?
She's like, it came with a frame. No, we don't need frames.
We don't need
but
frames
now-
where we're going.
Yeah, we don't need roads where we're going. But fast forward to now, Katie.
Yes.
Guess what? You
Yes.
know what? I have 2 cats.
Oh, yes, I do know that.
And I had a plethora more of cats along the course of my life.
Oreo.
So even though
I miss him. Sorry.
Oreo Ninja,
Love that cat.
even though I had a very very scary experience as a child, I still love them. And our first cat, Gamora, we had her for a week before we got her sister Nebula also. And I tried to introduce Gamora to Zelda. For those of you that don't know, Zelda is my large dog. Large, I say she's actually like a medium-sized dog. But
medium large.
when she's jumping up against you, she's fucking big. So I tried to introduce them.
And that probably turned out well.
And that was a fucking mistake, which is how I ended up with my under my mustache.
Oh, are
You
we,
see it?
Are we kind of twinning?
Yeah, you see that there?
It's like right on your lip.
You're Scar
Yeah,
twins.
And then I don't know if you can see it because it was literally one that went. It was fucking bad. Rosa was ready to throw that cat outside.
Were you?
No, in all
And then
seriousness, she
you
was like,
got a
"Fuck this
second
cat,"
one?
and then we brought home her sister.
I don't remember.
Oh,
you
I
having
know.
a
They
scar
need
when
someone
we
to
went
play
get
with.
her.
Yeah, it was it was a real good lip split, and
it was
and I mean it started bleeding immediately because the face bleeds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but all that aside, I still have 2 adorably
I want a cat.
super needy cats.
I want one.
Well, my grandma
Super needy.
has 11. Would you
I
can
would like 7 of them,
Okay,
please.
perfect. She's actually been in the market for 7 of them to lose
To
7.
lose, right?
Yeah. So,
I'm just gonna bring a cat.
I think
home.
you should take Snow because he is so precious and cuddly and cute.
I want a cuddly cat.
Did you not
I know.
just
I
hear
did
me?
hear it. I want
He's
it.
brown. We
No.
call him Snow.
Oh, I was like, well, what? No. Well, you don't know. But yeah.
You don't know my life.
My grandma's like, she's like, oh, I should have let you help me get rid of them when they were younger, like you said. But because when we went to do this, Grandma almost fought it. We took her 2 favorite cats, to be fair.
I remember.
That's right. You were there when we
I
brought
was
home
there.
Nebula.
Yes,
That's
I said
right.
that already.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta speak up into the fucking microphone then.
Sorry.
There you go. We can all hear that, right?
Yeah.
She apologized.
She did.
How are your eardrums?
They're fantastic. Pop, pop! There you go, Dave. That one was for you. I was paying it forward, you know?
And thanks for asking.
Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. It's nice. I like to keep it short in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Look I think you have one ear back.
I do.
Just so you don't have to hear us so loud.
I
huh?
had to pull it off after the pop. I think I had to let the blood flow.
You had to pull it off after the pop, huh?
I
Yeah.
think one of my speakers in my car blew when I first listened to that.
Oh, that's believable.
Yes.
We made another. It's one of my coworkers. She was like worried for her life.
She
after
almost got
driving
into an accident.
while listening to it, and was like, "Ah!"
Maybe you guys should put a warning beginning of
Yeah,
Yeah.
caution,
Well-
loud bitches.
loud, annoying noises. And we're not talking
Loud
about our
noises.
voices.
Loud popping from the bitch with the big mouth.
Sorry,
That loves to eat everything.
sorry,
She's a fat.
sorry. Guilty as charged. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting all excitable and I'm making the chair make squeakies.
All right.
Yeah. Sounds like a party.
Sorry, that's my tail wagging motion.
That's right. We've discovered that she's discovered, Rosa discovered, someone discovered that
I'm
she
basically
wags.
just a fat dog. That's really
Yeah.
all I am, I think.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
You get really excited about things like immediately.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Yes.
very
And then
much
she
like
wags. Or
And I forget
she
things.
wiggles.
And then I remember them and I get re-excited.
Mm-hmm.
See.
that. See, she's wagging her tail right
So
now.
anyways.
And she'll do anything for a treat.
Yes. Yes. Especially sweet treats. Speaking of, we've got chocolate cake at home.
Oh, about that.
What, you want some? or-
No, PETA ate it. Rosa told me. Sorry.
Oh, God. If you guys could see this face right now.
Oh my God, you don't even know.
This is why we're on a podcast, because
I said the
no one
boys can
wants to
have
see
some.
that
They ate
face.
it all.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Cut the film. Or cut the
Cut the film. huh?
recording.
Hey, we're gonna edit. Someone turn off the
We're
cameras.
about to hightail it home and jump PETA as a collective group. While we eat more cake, I'm going to get some on the way home, and
Right.
we'll just stomp her out.
Eat-
Yeah, that's that cut me deep. Not gonna lie.
I was
Sad.
gonna say,
It's
right,
sad.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it's
Those
like
were
a
daggers in her
chocolatey. It's like a chocolatey fudge cake with like chocolate.
It was.
mousse
Was.
with chocolate chips.
Let's say it correct.
It was.
No,
I'm gonna get more.
Moment of silence. It's like your
Yeah,
brownie.
right. Could we do a moment of silence right now? I doubt it.
Well, the problem is we'll hear your stomach growl.
You might. It's actually nearing. Did we discuss what we were doing?
Here we go back to
We're
food.
gonna go out after.
Back to food.
Not Chick-fil-A.
That's. I figured that was like a given. I was pretty reassured of that.
Although we would pay to see Rosa have the sauce.
Yeah,
Right?
I did pay for her to have the sauce last time. I was just like, yeah, give my girl extra sauce. She
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Give her a little extra.
give her the extra and all the sauce she wants. Pour it on the waffle.
It's on me. It's free, right?
Add more. Yeah. Overall, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I'm just a bad gay, I guess, because man, that food. That's what it comes down to. I just can't. You know.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
Went
gonna
to
do?
A very interesting exhibit at the Oakland Museum, and it's an exhibit for Queer California. So if you want to know a little bit more about the gays, something that you're seriously lacking, your gay knowledge.
Your
Rosa
knowledge.
may
Knowledge?
want to check it out.
You get knowledge, yeah.
Your knowledge, yes.
I was gonna say something, and now I don't remember. Fuck.
Because that word knowledge is just awesome.
Mhm.
I think I may
Right?
use it.
Well, we make up lots of words on this one, and some of them actually turn out to be true.
Yeah.
Or real.
Some of them
Oh,
are
yeah.
real words.
Fat
Chubbies.
checker.
Chubbies.
Mm-hmm.
What was your very first one?
Shittily.
Shittily. Yeah.
That is a real
Yeah.
word. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
Real word.
That's a real word.
It's a real word.
It's a real
My
world.
mind is so blown. I can't even say real word.
Mhm. It's
Oh
just
my
the
God.
Chick-fil-A makes your tongue numb.
Oh, we had a.
Is this a food item?
No, I was
Oh.
gonna say because the way you were sounding, it was like my impression of my I don't even like corn dogs, which we established doesn't even sound like somebody with special needs. It sounds like somebody that's deaf. And this
True.
whole time, that's the voice that I had played it off of.
And turns out you like corn dogs.
Turns out, yeah, I had one recently. Oh, we discussed this already. I
Yeah,
don't know why
yeah,
I'm
we're not
bringing
going
this
over
back
it.
up. Sorry.
Well, because they're not. They
Oh,
haven't listened.
I
so.
didn't get to hear
You know
the
what?
conversation.
We'll
That's
have
okay.
to listen to
I will
it
have to
later.
go
Yeah,
back and
I'm like,
listen.
we're over 30 episodes now, so you can binge a little. Okay,
Oh, well, there we go.
you've
Correct.
got time.
Celeste hasn't even caught up, and she's apparently on the show.
I'm only the talent. That's all I'm here for.
She only wants the green
I could-
M&Ms.
If only I could hire somebody to like listen for me.
Rosa?
I'll get you all the Chick-fil-A sauce you want.
See, she's good.
Can you make notes for me, too?
I did have notes actually for tonight's. I was going to bring up the fact that we went to Raging Waters this weekend to solidify the reasoning behind buying the season passes. We had to make sure we went for a second trip
To pay for the first trip.
Of course.
Right. So we had to get our second trip in. Hopefully we can go more, but I know our months are kind of stacking up, our weekends or whatever. But we fucking did it right this time. Okay, so the first time we went, we didn't know any of the rules. You know, we're reading all the shit online, and it's like, no coolers, no this, no that, no food, no drinks, don't bring anything in from outside, no water shoes, all this bullshit. We get in there, and it's like a fucking zoo of people that are breaking all those rules. Okay, like...
It's only for the noobs.
Yeah, I was just like, God damn, like,
Fucking noob.
your brother called me that yesterday. He's like, hey, noob, what's up?
That's his word for you guys.
I mean,
That's what he calls us.
You know, it's sweet to know that after 15 years, he can still call me that. You know, it's
Yeah.
like endearing. So, but we fucking did it up this time now that we knew all the rules. We brought a fucking, like a shaded tent thing. It's not like a full tent, but it has that shade, you know?
Cover thing?
Yeah. So we had one of those. We came equipped with ice chests, 24-pack of beer, hot dogs. We brought my little 2-burner.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, wait. Not corn dogs.
But wait,
Not
there's
corn dogs.
more.
We brought my little 2-burner that Rosa and I bought maybe 6 to 8 months ago, maybe a year ago, realistically, on sale, and we never even fucking opened it. We had to put it together in the parking lot, okay? That was actually pretty cool. Nice teamwork, babe.
So you're tailgating at a water slide.
At a fucking water slide place, all right? Essentially, yes. That is what happened. So we go in. So, you know, we had the...
Well, it gets better. She has season tickets to water slides that she doesn't go on.
Wait, what?
I get scared.
Okay,
Is this why
I'm
you've
just-
never gone to
I'm just
Six
asking.
Flags with me?
Look at her. Look at her.
I
She's
feel
like a...
I've known you this long, and
I don't like rides.
then
I don't like
why?
slides.
Why did you get yourself a season pass?
Because I like our kids. That's it. I just want those little fuckers to be happy and worn out.
Those little
Mainly just worn the fuck out. I love when we get home and they're just dead ass. You have to carry
Yes.
them in. Their arms don't function. They can't. They're shitting themselves. Luckily, they have diapers. It's fine. But you know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like when they're just out
Okay,
cold.
see, that makes sense to me now.
But for them to be so happy, and you know what I mean, we're out there for them, doing that for them. I love it. That's why we did it. That's why we got a fucking season pass.
Do you go in the lazy
And Rosa
river?
goes on them. Yeah, but let me tell you, the lazy river fucking sucked because people are like wading through it quickly. They're just like, no, it's only 2.5 fucking feet
But
up.
wait, you go into that water with your germophobia?
Yeah, it was
Do
weird.
you bathe for like triple the time afterwards?
We heavily washed afterwards because there was like floaties, not like shit, skin or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's making me itchy right now.
Put it in the skin box.
Put it in the
Save me
skin
from
box.
myself.
But in all seriousness, it is, you know, it is what it is. All right. We went this last weekend. The fucking wave pool was down, which is like Lando's favorite part. So that was a real bummer. But it was basically just like a big pool then. But he's got his best Nina that loves to go on water slides with him. So luckily, I don't have to fucking worry about it. Okay. I'm just there.
To drink beer.
Yeah, basically. But they don't have beer, so that's why we brought our own.
Yeah.
In the parking lot. So back to...
Yeah.
So we put together this fucking little barbecuer, and then we throw on all the hot dogs, and we
Oh,
had
so you
ourselves
really
a little
did tailgate.
Oh, we did it. Yeah, we fucking did it.
I thought you cooked in the park.
No, because you can't bring any of this in.
Right.
So they give you a stamp. You have in and out pass privileges or whatever.
Okay.
So it's like last time we went, we were unprepared. We ended up cutting out, going to in and out, coming back, and it's like the drive time. And it's not like it was far, but it's like then you're spending money, and it just again we fucking came prepared this time. We rocked this shit. We had beverages. What are the like this thing? What is that? Oh, just a water bottle thermos
Hydro flask.
or a hydro flask.
Of
Sounds
beverages.
so nice. It holds 3 beers. So we each and stays ice fucking cold.
Yep, that's what
So
Your
me,
Yeti.
me, Peta, and OJ brought in our drinks, and that lasted us until our next time to go
Oh,
outside.
I thought it was just you two. I thought everyone flaked on you.
No. My dad flaked on the camping.
Right. But I thought everyone else had their plans already or something.
Well, it almost didn't happen because
Okay.
Peta was trying to say that they couldn't go because Lando's about to start school, and I'm just like,
Right.
what the fuck? You don't want him to go wear himself out at the funnest?
Now, do they have season passes also?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did this strategically because we were trying to utilize and be family fun oriented.
Right.
So,
Okay, so you tailgated, beer, hot dogs, and then you went into the park.
No. We already went in
Oh.
with our beers that we had, our 3 each.
Okay.
Me, Peta, OJ. Then we came back out after those were pretty much emptied. We came back out. Then we had our tailgating. It was right around lunchtime, too, so it was perfect timing. Hot dogs where Rosa and I had to fucking put together.
So wait, the 3 beers was before lunchtime?
Yes.
That was breakfast.
Yeah, I had 2 chiladas on the way there.
Oh, I love chiladas.
And then OJ
The Modelo?
had like 2 bottles of beer when we got
I
there.
could bathe in that.
They're so fucking good, the chiladas, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like I can't even drink regular beer anymore.
I know, it's a serious problem. I got on a binge for it for a while, and then I stopped, and now I'm back on it again. So I've recently cut myself back off. I
Have
told
you
your
ever-
mom, I was like, don't bring me beer because I'm trying to...
Have you ever put a chelada in one of those chelada cups and made it more chelada-y?
I'm
More
not sure what
chiladi?
she's saying. Is this like cheladaception?
It's magical.
Cheladaception?
Well, you know
Chelada
what?
is basically a Bloody Mary, but Mexican.
They have those cups. They're like styrofoam cups that have like all the little tahini, lime flavoring, whatever. And you're supposed to put a regular beer in it to make it into a chelada. But if you put the chelada beer in the chelada cup, it makes it extra chelada-y. Yeah, I made that word up.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm chelada-y.
You're chaladi, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
magical.
A lot of chiladi.
Ciabatta chelada.
I like it.
Curabata chelada.
Yeah, here we go.
Enchilada.
Okay, so at that point, now that she's making up words and rambling, we're call it a day here. So thank you to our new friends that are here today. Rosa, thanks for speaking up so much. You're actually
You just
a
need to
little
be quiet
too-
more, okay?
I've always said that.
Yeah, it's always been
It
a
was
thing.
like the Rosa show tonight.
I know. Yeah, it happens a lot. You'd be surprised.
She's laughing in silence. She doesn't
Yeah.
even want to be hurt. She's like,
Right.
she's like, no one's even gonna believe I was on
You're
this
not
episode.
you're not gonna make me giggle.
She's like, normally my laughter overpowers everyone in the room. Not today though.
Not with Celeste around.
No.
Yeah, not with Celeste around.
Yeah. She's like, I will remain unofficially here this whole time.
Correct.
If we tried to prove that she was here, nobody would believe it.
We need
Nobody
her to
would.
Check a fact.
Check a fact.
Fact check.
What do we want her to fact?
That's the thing. What are we going to check a fact on? There's nothing to check.
Oh, will it make it more chilada-y if you put it in chilada?
Only you can fact check a word that's not real.
Or an idea that was just made up.
Right. But thank you all
There's
for
no
listening.
research.
Always as comments, questions, concerns, go ahead.
Ha!
There it is. And Celeste has any final closing thoughts?
No, I'm just apologetic about all the pops that I threw down in this one.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, I had to make up for the 50 fucking times that I didn't do it. Like the last 8 episodes, I feel like I was not popping. Pop.
She got her pop. So she'll work on her gay logic. Is that what it is?
Her mama bear here.
Yes.
You said gaylology? What the fuck?
Good
Ganology.
knowledge.
I know. I was like, that sounds like gay lodging. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what that is.
It's like an Airbnb, but a little bit
But
different.
butch.
It's a little bit tighter quarters.
Okay.
call women lumberjacks.
We call those lady jacks.
You've heard of the bears. Well, it's kind of the same thing.
Oh my goodness, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for
And
coming.
thank you.